Morning friends, today we are going to study President of Republic India. So now we start. President of India is a constitutional post under Article 52. President is the first citizen of India and his wife is the first lady of India. Rule of law and equality of law is same for every citizen of India, but our Prime Minister is considered our president is considered to be above the law. That means this post is exception. No police officer can arrest him under any circumstance. No court can issue summon to the president to appear before the court until or unless he or she himself wants to witness. One of the example is that the President V.V. Giri voluntarily once appeared before the court and gave his witness, but he was not issued any summon by the court. President, as goes, the President is the supreme commander of our armed forces. In case President is a woman, then her husband is the first gentleman of the country. That means India. Now we discuss the tenure of the President. Tenure of President is 5 years and is fixed. That means he cannot be removed from his post before completion of his tenure. The only exception is the impeachment of the President by the Parliament. The tenure of President starts from the day he assumes the office. For example, the current Prime President, Ms. Draupadi Murmu, assumed her office from the 25th July 2022 and it continues till, that means will hold the post till new president assumes office, that means from till 25th July 2027. Re-election is permissible, but Dr. Rajendra Prasad made the convention that one should not become the president of India more than twice. This is a convention, not a constitutional statement or provision in it. Now, the eligibility to be a president. Any Indian citizen over the age the 35 years is eligible to be the President of India. He should be eligible to be elected as a member of Lok Sabha and must not be holding any, I repeat, eligibility. Any Indian citizen over the age of 35 is eligible to be the President of India. He should be eligible to be elected as a member of Lok Sabha and must not be holding any office of profit under Government of India, Government of state or under any local or order authority under to the control of any said governments. But he may hold the post of President, Vice President, Governor, Ministry of Union or of any state government. Dr. Rajendra Prasad was our first president. Ms. Draupadi Murmu was our 15th president and she belongs from the tribal community. Shri Ram Nath Kovind was our ex-president, that means 14th president, and he belongs to the Dalit community. Ms. Pratibha Devi Singh Patil was the first woman president of India. And Shri K.R. Narayan was the first president from Dalit community. And the second one was the Shri Ramnath Kovind. Ms. Draupadi Murmu is also the second woman president and first woman president from the tribal community, as I said before. She is also the president who born in independent India. That means no president born in independent India till now. That means after 1957. So, she is also the President of India, that I said. She belongs to the Santhal tribe. Tribal community. Okay. Santhal tribe is the part of tribal community. This tribe is found mainly in West Bengal, Assam, MP, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand and Odisha. President can submit his resignation to Vice President, oath of office to President, president can submit his resignation to vice president, and oath of office to president is administered by the Chief Justice of India, or we can also say that the Chief Justice of Supreme Court. President can submit his resignation to vice president. I again repeat this. Oath of office to president is administered by the Chief Justice of India. In case of death or resignation of the president, our vice president may hold the post as an active president for a maximum period of 6 months. It is mandatory for the election commission to conduct election of new president within 6 months after the death or resignation by the president. Our two presidents, Shri Zakir Hussain and Shri Fakhruddin Ali Ahmad, could not complete their tenure due to their deaths. It means no president has resigned till now. In 1969, after the death of President Dr. Zakir Hussain, Vice President V.V. Giri was sworn in as an acting president, but he too resigned after the 1 month, and then therefore this happened for only first time till now. Thereafter, Chief Justice of India, Justice Muhammad Hidayatullah, took over as an acting president. Thereafter, V.V. Giri became president after winning the election. In 1977, after the death of Shri Fakhruddin Ali Ahmad, Vice President Shri B.D. Jatti became the acting Vice President of India. Elections were committed by the Election Commission of India to elect a new president. Mr. Neelam Sanjeev Reddy was elected and he became our president, and Shri B.D. Jatti again continues the office of vice president. When vice president takes charge as an acting president, the post of vice president remains vacant and he does not preside the proceedings of Rajya Sabha. Any dispute regarding election of president is held by the Supreme Court.